Hey guys, Greg with BTOD TV. Have you been searching for that perfect ergonomic office chair, but are concerned with buying something sight unseen? Maybe you need to find an office chair for more than one user and you're worried about getting a proper fit for each person. In this video, we're going to be taking a closer look at the 8 best chairs based on ergonomic adjustments we feel are most important to customizing your chair's fit. Need a new office chair? BTOD TV is your source for everything office. Subscribe today so you don't miss out on any of our great content we've got coming out. Before we jump into the list for the 8 best ergonomic office chairs for 2019, I want to take a closer look at the 10 ergonomic adjustments you must consider before buying your next chair. All 8 chairs in this list were scored based on these adjustments. The first ergonomic adjustment we look at is seat height adjustment, which moves the seat up and down. Seat depth adjustment allows the seat pan to move in and out for shorter or longer legs. Back height adjustment allows the back to move up and down for shorter or taller users. The armrests that we score have 4 different specific adjustments. First is height, which moves the armrest up and down. Next, we look at depth adjustment on the arm pads, which move them forward and backward. There's also an option for width adjustment, which brings them in narrower or out wider. And then lastly, there's a pivot function, which will pivot the pads inward or outward. For lumbar adjustment, we're looking for 2 different movements, up and down and depth adjustment in and out. Tilt lock is available on most office chairs, with the upright position being the most common. There are also tilted positions in the recline where we'll score based on the amount of locks available. Infinite positioning being the best of all, getting the most points. Lastly, we look at additional ergonomic adjustments, things like forward seat tilt and headrest. These are things that are less commonly found on chairs, but we do score these as well. At number 8, we have the Ergo Human ME7 ERG with a score of 78 out of 100. This chair features most of the ergonomic adjustments you would want in an ergonomic chair, things like a sliding seat, back height adjustment, and 3D armrests. One of the things that really stands out about the Ergo Human chair is its pronounced lower lumbar support system, something that provides really good support even when you're slightly forward tasking and typing on your keyboard. If you want a chair with even more pronounced lumbar, we highly recommend looking at the LE9 ERG, which is the same chair in leather. Another additional feature that it has is the headrest function, and it's not just a headrest, it really cradles the neck and head, and when you're leaning forward and doing tasking, it stays out of the way, which is nice because it won't be a problem. At number 7, we have our very own BTOD Akhir Chair, which scored an 85 out of 100. This is the least unique chair in the list, which actually ends up being a really good thing, because at just over $400, it includes every ergonomic adjustment that we look for, with the exception of back height adjustment. Some of those include 4-way arms, seat depth adjustment, and an adjustable lumbar support system. There's also the option to add a headrest to the Akhir Chair. If you're looking for good seat comfort, it ranked number 1 and tied the Steelcase Leap. At number 6, we have the Nightingale CX chair, which scored an 88 out of 100. Tying the Humanscale Freedom, it provides a nice traditional alternative to the Freedom chair. Built in Canada, it comes with a high level of build quality as well. Because it scored 88 out of 100, it has almost all the ergonomic adjustments that are important, but some of the ones that really stood out to us were the height and depth adjustable lumbar support, the optional headrest that can be added in the field, so if you buy the chair and decide later that you want it, it's one of the few chairs that you can easily add the headrest to. The Enzorb foam that's in the seat pad is super unique, but it really provides a nice option for those looking for a better way to distribute their weight throughout the seat pad, helping to reduce pressure points. At number 5, we have the Humanscale Freedom chair with headrest, scoring an 88 out of 100. Don't let the simple design of the Freedom chair fool you. This is a highly adjustable ergonomic chair. And if you're looking for something with a weight-activated recline mechanism, the Freedom is the best in the business, allowing you to easily lock upright or anywhere between to a fully recline without the use of any knobs or levers. Our chair includes their optional headrest, which is great for those who like to work in a reclined position, allowing the eyes to focus on the screen in an ergonomically correct position. Also on this chair, it has an adjustable lumbar support system that moves up and down the backrest to really fine tune and fit you properly. And what I loved about it was the ability for it to pivot and move with you throughout the day. At number 4, we have the Eurotech IO chair, which scored an 89 out of 100. At a first glance in this chair, you can tell that it has a very similar design to the Ergo Human series, also from Eurotech, specifically when we look at the lower lumbar support. But for those who might not like the look of the Ergo Human series, I believe that the IO chair is a little bit more aesthetically pleasing on the eye. A couple things that it does better than the Ergo Human are going to be the 4-dimensional armrest compared to a 3-dimensional on the Ergo Human series. And then the backrest height adjustment is a little bit easier to access while seated in the chair. One other thing to consider, if you like the lumbar support on an Ergo Human chair, you'll get a very similar feel, so when you're sitting in that upright position, typing or tasking, you still have really good lower support in the IO. At number 3, we have the Truly Chair by OfficeMaster, which came in with a score of 89 out of 100. This is the highest ranking chair on our list to be featured for under $600, and it's highly customizable, so you're able to really pick and choose how the chair looks and what adjustments come with it. As we configured it today, it is the only chair in the list to feature all 9 standard ergonomic adjustments. One of the things that's unique about it compared to the others in the list is the poly back design, which provides flexibility for not only your lumbar support, but movement throughout the day. And if you're looking for a chair with back height adjustment, it comes standard on the Truly chair. At number 2, we have the Steelcase Gesture chair, which came in with a score of 89 out of 100. And it only ranked behind the Leap chair from Steelcase because of its tilt lock mechanism, offering 2 fewer locked positions. This chair includes almost all the ergonomic adjustments one could want on a new chair, but some of the ones that really stood out to us first were the widely adjustable arms. They had the biggest width adjustment out of any arm that we had tested. Secondly, it had a seat slider function that was super unique in that as you rotated the knob, it was making an adjustment to the depth of the seat, which can be done while seated in the chair. At number 1, we have the Steelcase Leap chair, which came in with a score of 90 out of 100. The first thing that we really want to take a closer look is the wide-ranging adjustable arms. This is the 4-dimensional arm set. It doesn't come standard, it is an upcharge, but we really highly recommend them. And they were the most wide-ranging arms that we've tested besides the Steelcase Gesture chair. Another thing that we loved about the features in this particular model was the live back technology, which really promotes movement throughout the day and allows you to sort of move with a flexible backrest. The lumbar support is unique in that it offers a tension adjustment for the lower portion and then a height adjustment to really fine tune where you feel that support. And then lastly, in the seat pan, the front third is flexible, which reduces the pressure on the backs of your legs and really again provides more movement throughout the day. And that completes our list for the 8 best ergonomic office chairs for 2019. Whether you're looking to buy a chair sight unseen, or maybe you need something to fit multiple users, really keying in on the 10 most important ergonomic adjustments will help you to customize your new chair's fit. If you'd like more information, I dropped a link down in the description below for our full post on our blog. And again, if you like this video, please help us out and hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe. We've got a ton of great content coming out on office chairs. Thanks so much for watching.